Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back into the Silverrun forest where, well, we've been busy logging our life away out here. I feel like I'm a changed man with all the logging we've been doing. I mean, we've been clear-cutting the forests with some pretty massive equipment down here. Like, I mean, look at this. Not bad, guys. We've been knocking a lot of stuff down. And then even replanting it. We're like forest farmers now, I guess. Look at all those trees. Yep, guys, I am a professional farmer. No, wait, professional log. I don't know what I am, but whatever it is, I'm doing it. And I think we're pretty darn good at this now, aren't we? Pretty darn good.
All right, hold on. Let go.
Okay, I'm gonna back this up a little tiny bit.
No, just let go. Just let go.
You missed one and two.
That's fine. Just swing it out.
Oh! But along with all that big equipment, guys, we also have, well, our share of smaller equipment. And what we don't have is really a place to store it. This is it. This is all I got right there. So we need to figure out, well, a better solution for this. And while everything has worked out, you know, not bad considering so far, we're about to move into a new direction. Oh, that roller coaster is almost completed, guys. It's getting really darn close, isn't it? Don't forget the year 2 seasons pass is now available, and you're going to save 30% off right now if you pick it up. Link down in the description. But I digress. Where we're moving, guys, is, well, down in this direction. We've got a bunch of fields down here as well we need to start harvesting. So the storage area and the, I don't know, the facilities that are kind of up on that hillside back over there, they are no longer going to suffice in taking care of everything we need to get done. We need to build, guys. We need to build. So we've got roughly 3.5 million bucks in the old bank account. We have no farming equipment, so keep that in mind. We're gonna need probably at least $1 million worth of the farming equipment, probably a little bit more, maybe 1.5 mil to be honest. And we need to build. I'm thinking this property right here is gonna be the perfect property to build this on. This is going to be our new farm. I also figure with all the work 4B Gaming's been doing for us, guys, we should probably move him out of the bus. I think he can probably find a place to live in somewhere else other than this. So let's fire this up and get started. Now, I apologize in advance. I have lost my voice. And we'll see how that works out for us. Let me know in the comments if you noticed. Anyways, I'm thinking we got a fairly good chunk of land right here where we can build quite a few things. I've got a bit of an idea how I want to do this. Now, this is going to be different, guys. This has to be a forestry and farming map. Land, farm, build. You guys get it. We got to have both in here. It can't just be one. It's got to be both. It's got to be usable for both types of equipment, which should be not that much difficult, I guess. But storage is something to think about. Now, first things first, though, we do need a silo. I need something to store these crops we're going to be pulling off these fields relatively quickly. And trying to find the right spot for that. I'm still, I wouldn't say struggling, but just trying to find an easy spot for it. And I'm trying to think as well, the fact that Lane is going to be living here. Maybe I should put him right up against the tracks so he feels at home. I don't know. No, I'm perfectly honest, guys. For our home base farm, I think what we're going to have to do, this is going to be like the home base farm. And if we do any more, we may have to put some logging farms up in the hillsides at some point in time. But for now, we do need like our main base of operations / farm. And this is going to be this big open flat area. And we're going to build that, I think. That'll work for this. We still want to go up in the hills at some point and build other things later on as we kind of progress through some more logging. Now, as I look through the mods available, guys, we are on the server. Once again, we're on a G-Portal server right now. Link down in the description. Get 10% off right now. But we are on a server, so I am somewhat limited to the mods we've installed on there. And we don't have a lot of stuff, so I'm not quite the same extent that I'm used to. We'll see what we can build here. I'm thinking the AGI, guys. I was looking through my silos. There's not a lot of silos we have that are going to fit the bill for this. Now, the AGI is actually relatively inexpensive for what you get. This is a free pack, right, guys? This $220,000 one. It's all part of that AGI pack, so you should pick that up if you haven't done it already. But I'm thinking we're going to put this like kitty corner. And this will be like a little cutoff. I'm thinking the silo is going to go here. And maybe we could put our house in the very back corner. We'll see if we can decorate that and kind of just hide it a little bit so it's not, I don't know, just sitting out beside the tracks. It's kind of in behind a little bit. We'll see. I've got somewhat of an idea. I'm going to start off with our silo system. We're going to slop this down right in here. That's going to be right about there, I think. Probably the best spot for it. Boom. Okay, silo system is in place. Hopefully no one runs into that. It's kind of close to the road. It's a little closer to the road than I was expecting, but whatever. And now we need a couple. Let's worry about sheds first. Let's see if we can look at some sheds here. We're going to figure out what we're going to do for sheds. Now, what I want to do is find something that's like our main shop with the office. You know, like where the base of operations is basically. I do have this one, 250,000 here. I'm thinking this might be the one. It's actually kind of good because it's like, feels a little bit rustic outside. You got like a little bit of a fire pit out front. You've got offices and stuff on the far side for employees. And then you've got the massive bays in here for storing equipment. This might be the best one for, I guess, I think. And there's a bay door, I believe, in the back. Yeah, there you go. Bay door in the back. Now, where do I want to place this? Do I want to put it down low? Maybe I want to put it up here. We can have it so it's like facing this way. Put it like up this way here. You can see there's going to be a roadway path that's coming in this way here, right beside the silo. We can kind of put this so it faces in. We'll have that road connect into it. And then there'll be a road that kind of wraps around, maybe. Maybe that's how we'll do this. All right, so I can try and line this up a little bit and see if I can kind of get it up against the side of this road so it looks somewhat natural-ish. Let's go with that. There we go. They're nice and leveled up. That looks good. Boom. Now, on top of that, I'm thinking maybe like the bulk haul right here. This bulk haul, also part of the AGI pack. We can store whatever we want in here. If it might be, you know what? It might actually be bales. It could be bales. It could be stuff we just dump on the ground. It could be whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, so I've placed a bunch more buildings down. You can kind of see the layout we're going with. It's going to be one centralized building. And I kind of fought with this, but whatever. We're fine. I'll talk to you about that in a sec here. Need to fuel this fuel station here as well. We need a bit of fuel down here, of course. I think that's probably a good enough spot for it, right down over beside this building here. So this is the thought process I'm having, guys, is that, well, this here is our main shop. It's got our office, that kind of stuff. We've got cold storage down on the far side over there. This is going to be a heated building for repairs, and also it's a large pull-through bay. I can't go inside it right now. It won't let me inside, but large pull-through bay for semi-trucks and the like. It's massive, of course. And of course, so heated. We're out in the countryside here. We're out in the middle of the mountains almost, guys. It gets pretty cold. We got to be able to get into some kind of a heated bay to repair our log trucks in the winter, of course. So that's what this bay is for. We've got, of course, the bales, like I said, bale storage, dry goods storage, possibly if we just throw stuff down there, silo, and then our goods right here, our fertilizer, lime, liquid fertilizer, all that we can store here. Not bad. Now I do have this big area back here, of course, and guys, that's going to be I think it's going to be Lane's home. So we're going to start building that next. Now I want to landscape this a little bit. I want to raise this up just a touch, just a little bit, so it's overseeing the farm a little bit. You got to make it look pretty, right? We've spent $1 million. I got another $1 million to spend, a little bit more, so we should be fine. I also need to pave all this, of course. So let me see if I can get to work on this first. So the key is not to make this too crazy, especially considering we're right by the tracks here. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I don't want to be encroaching on those tracks at all. And, well, it's not cheap. I think I should become a farm sim landscaper. I think that's where the money is in farm sim, to be honest, guys. All right, that'll work right about there. Now, I could have planned, you know what, I was just thinking that this is like so close to the tracks. A train just rolled by and was shaking everything, I think, down there. You know what? Lane won't mind. He'll be kind of used to that. It'll be in Gertie's place, I guess. But he'll be loading up logs right beside his house. You know what? It's good. He keeps an eye on things, right? But this might have been too much. I think I'm going to have to gate this back a bit and make this a little bit smaller is kind of what I'm thinking right now. And yeah, we'll see if I can lower this part down. I got a plan. This just came to me. We'll see if this is going to work. I have no idea. I'm going to gate this back a bit, though. And by a bit, I mean like a lot. So you guys saw this coming, right? You guys saw this coming, didn't you? You knew I was going to do something like this. We're going to build Lane's house with a moat. We're going to put a moat around here. I don't know how this is going to work yet. This might be a failure, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get this built up, and we'll see if we can get like a bridge coming this way. And then maybe a bridge coming like this way here. Yeah, we've got to start by placing the bridge. The bridge is going to be the start. I'm thinking like right in there. It'll be all right. We got room to get around it then. There, that's a little bit better now. The ridge line comes out further. There's the bridge there. Now let's see if I can kind of ramp this up to get it up to that part. Definitely going to be a little bit of work to get this to the right height. Let's intensify this a little bit. It's a little bit weak. There we go. That should help. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. There we go. So that's the height I kind of want it at. Let's see if I can like flatten this out now to that height. I might actually, I don't know if it's this might be causing me some issues. Yeah, I think it is, guys. We might have to get rid of this for a second and rebuild it after the bridge itself. Okay, so that's there. That's the height I want. So let's destroy this. We'll get rid of the bridge. And now we should, in theory, be able to go up here. Say I want to go to that height, and we're going to start right here. And now we should be able to get a nice flat ramp-ish going up the hill. Yeah, it's coming together, you guys. It's coming together. All right, now does the bridge fit better? It does okay. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like I still need to widen this a little bit. You can see there it's not quite wide enough. So let's see if we can maybe widen it still a little bit more. You know what? I wonder if I can place this down now and then kind of shape it afterwards. Let's see. We got a bridge deck there. That looks okay. I'm happy with that. And we'll just kind of see if I can just kind of lower this down just a touch. Let me lower it? I don't think it's gonna let me lower it, you guys. Oh, hang on a sec. Usually helps if you don't raise, you actually lower. There we go. Now I don't know how smooth that's going to be. We'll have to see how smooth it is on the. We'll smooth it a little bit more here. And you know what? It can run up on here a little bit. That's okay. Because we can color it. We're going to paint this in, of course. So that's totally fine. Oh, yeah. We got this, you guys. We got this. I can't believe it actually worked as well as it has so far. See if I can get this stuff right here. There we go. Look at that. Not bad. Let me trench out these a little bit more. The pit is good, guys. That looks good. Okay. So we might as well put some water in this and go from there. I'm thinking... Yeah, we'll have to put some water in the old moat and see how she looks. You know, I was gonna put the water in. I'm like, you know what we need to do first? We gotta paint. We gotta paint this first, I think, guys. We definitely need to paint. We need to have a different color down here. And I'm trying to think, what color do I want to put down here? There's not a lot of options, but it can't be the green. Maybe to the brownie rock color, I think might be the best bet. I think that's gonna be the best bet, but it can't be green, that's for sure. All right, for the most part, layout is done. Let's see if we can build the what are we looking for here? Containers. If we can build this lake now, the pond. Like I said, we got to figure out the levels. Do I want it up nice and high? I'm gonna have a little bit of a, you know what, might look better to have a little lower. And I think we're gonna have to do this side as well. Now this is the tricky part. Is unfortunately when you don't have a full mount, you got to try and match it up, and it's not always easy to do. Like trying to just find that right level. We'll go like right over there. I think is close enough. Just trying to see if we see anything that's sticking out that looks weird. No, it looks pretty good. All right, Lane's moat is there. Now I need a lot of decorating. I mean, don't get me wrong. This looks like an interesting farm, but we need to decorate this now. We got to make it look lived in, and it needs a little bit of space. Now you can see how we laid the roads out. I don't think I've ever done a build quite like this, where we got like a silo on a bit of a kitty corner. This is being a really easy access silo, to be honest, guys. I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, the rest of the build, you got a fairly open area here to stage equipment that we're taking out. You got some space down here too to move some trucks around with. It seems like it's fairly logically laid out. And I got this spot down here that I don't think I need anything else that I can really think of putting here, but you know what? We got an extra bit of space for some other shed if we need to. Yeah, it's just open right now, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that yet. The unfortunate problem with the decorating is with the pond water in, is it limits you on where you can place things. So one of the problems I'm running into here, guys, is I can't get down low enough, and I don't want to take this out. I'm trying to build like a makeshift retaining wall of sorts. I'm not sure how this is gonna look, but whatever. We're gonna give this a shot and see if it looks alright. It'll look alright. Whatever. It looks like a little bit of a makeshift retaining wall in this corner here. Fence this in, but no matter what I do right now, I'm getting a collides with object error, and there's nothing I can really do. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Let's drain. You know what? We're gonna drain the moat. Maybe then it'll let us place down our fences here. Yes, it will. that always causes issues every time. There we go. That looks better. Gotta make sure you stay up on the high ground here. That's all. But yeah, the fences they gotta be. You can't have water in your room. Unfortunately, we have found that in the past. Even on Western Wilds, we ran into this problem as well. All right, all that's left is putting down a couple shrubs, kind of prettying things up a little bit. We'll see what we can do. The pond is the toughest part, of course, but hey, whatever. It'll come together slowly as we. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, make it look pretty. You got to make Lane happy, right? So make enough shrubberies around the pond here. Make his house look a little bit bigger. All right, guys. I think we're good. 1.9 mil we're down to now. So we spent yeah, almost $2 million on this farm. it's come together pretty good. We still need to save some money though because of well, we got to buy equipment for harvesting all that stuff. I mean, we got lots of logs to harvest still. It's all good, but yeah, it's an interesting build. This is a different one for me to build for sure. Trying to take into account that we need to have logging equipment brought down here and stored. Hopefully, it all fits into that shed. That bay looks a little bit small. We'll see. And then, of course, we didn't have a lot of room for the house, and trying to come up with something original for the house is a little bit different. The moat turned out okay. I've seen better. It's not the worst thing. I'm not sure. I do like the idea of having these steps here. I should have taken a little bit more time next time and build these a little bit better. But I think maybe I've got an idea now on some other pieces that we could use for retaining walls that I never thought of using before. I think that's an interesting idea. So, you know what? Lane's house is looking decent. We've used some retaining walls, changed... You know what? We've changed the way this works up a little bit here. I mean, I like the idea of these for retaining walls, but I think I've got some other ones that might work out better. Anyways, it's turned out okay. I'm pretty happy with this. So as always, guys, leave me a comment down below what you guys think of this this farm build. Not even farm. I don't even know what it's a ranch logging farm build of sorts. It's a little bit different. Like I said, leave me a comment down below what you would change, what you do differently. It's an interesting spot down here. There's not a lot of spaces up in the fields, of course, on this map to build this kind of stuff. So we'll see where we go with it. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Of course, catch us on one of our live streams where we'll be playing this map and seeing if we can get our logging on and maybe, well, some of our farming on some of these fields next time. Anyways, thanks for joining me today, guys. Drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you guys next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.